Ragazzi, ciao ragazzi, buongiorno, buongiorno a tutti, benvenuti. Allora, come va? Come va? Mettiamo like e share. Iniziamo. We start with the boss live, mamma mia. Buongiorno Mojadi, buongiorno Ibra, ciao. Ciao ragazzi, ciao Sorrento. Allora, come va? Buon pomeriggio, ciao Official Taffa, grandissima. Allora, come va ragazzi? Tutto bene? Stiamo studiando l'italiano o no? Ciao ragazzi, allora finalmente sì, ero impegnato ragazzi, I've been busy. Dobry dien, как вы? Buongiorno. Ero impegnato ragazzi, stavo lavorando alla Boss Platform ragazzi, the new Boss Platform, molto bella ragazzi. Buona serata dall'Australia. Buongiorno qua, in Europa è giorno, è pomeriggio anzi, pomeriggio. Sì, sto bevendo un caffè ragazzi, Guardate qui, caffè con la bandiera della Sardegna, with the Sardinian flag ragazzi. Allora, quindi, the new super course, click the link in bio to get access to the super course of the boss, the new super course. Ragazzi, something incredible. Write boss if you want the link for the new 75% discount, 75% discount for the new super course. Allora, come va ragazzi? Ciao Claudia, buongiorno Lenore, ciao a tutti. Ayush, ciao, buenos dias. Ecco qua, The Italian Boss, ragazzi, theitalianboss.com, and you can get access to my super new platform. We have also an app to learn Italian every day with the boss. Inside, I correct you all the time. Va bene? Is 75% discount this new platform. Is something incredible. We have everything that you need to learn Italian in 30 days. You learn Italian in 30 days with me, with the boss, of course, not with someone else. So if you want to click, check the link in bio, link in bio. Ragazzi, facciamo like e share. Ok? Se no, like e share. Ciao. Allora, Yvonne, quanto costa? Allora, $99 ragazzi, $99 you have the blueprint to learn Italian super fast with the boss. Ok, I collected everything. Ciao ragazzi, ciao. Allora, domande. Salve boss, lei come sta? La ringrazio tanto. Grazie mille, grazie a te Mamadou, grazie a te. Sì, facciamo la live ogni giorno, so every day, ogni giorno facciamo la live a quest'ora, Every day we will do the live at this time if you like it. Mi chiamo Nel, voglio parlare Italian, sono ghanese. Molto piacere carissimo, molto piacere, benvenuto. Allora, write in the comments now, di dove sei, answer to this question, di dove sei, vediamo. Ciao Abdo, ciao carissimo. Di dove sei? Where are you from? Esatto. Salutiamo dal Toronto, Canada. Salutiamo. Ciao carissimo da Toronto, questo è siciliano. Ciao Vincenzo. Ciao carissimo. Io sono sardo, io vengo dalla Sardegna. I'm Sardinian. So, We are very alike. Sardinia and Sicily. La Sicilia e la Sardegna sono le 2 maggiori isole italiane, eh. They are the major, islands in Italy. Sardinia and Sicily, la Sardegna e la Sicilia. Allora ragazzi, click the link in bio here. You can find the link in bio. In my main page you have the link to learn Italian super fast, because if you don't want to waste time, because if you waste time, you never learn. You never get conversational. Allora, in this course, in this platform, you get everything you need to get conversational, to become conversational in Italian. Allora, adesso vi faccio vedere. Buongiorno ragazzi, buongiorno. Vediamo un po'. Vengo dalla Nigeria, sono del Bangladesh, benissimo. Tu sei italiano. Io? Certo, io sono italiano, ovviamente, ragazzi. Vengo dalla Sardegna, from Sardinia. Conosci la Sardegna? Hey, you are the best. Grazie mille, carissimo, grazie mille. Sono siriana, benissimo. Ciao dal Venezuela. Ah, il Venezuela mi piace molto. Mi piace molto. Specialmente mi piace Isla Margherita. Buongiorno da Parigi, Sergio. Ciao carissimo. Bonjour. Bonjour. Allora, adesso vi faccio vedere. Now I show you. Vi faccio vedere. I show you guys. Vi faccio vedere. Mettiamo like. Put like, put like, put like. Adesso vi faccio vedere la piattaforma del boss. Guardate qua, ragazzi. Guardate se riesco a flippare qua. Vediamo. Ecco, vedete la piattaforma del boss, guardate qui. Quindi qua abbiamo vedete quiz ogni giorno nella piattaforma del boss. You can join, you have every day the boss speaking, teaching, va bene? Quindi ogni giorno you can practice with me, because if you want to learn Italian you have to practice, right? We have to practice. You have to practice with the right tools. The tools that I give you. And then we have the 30-day challenge. The 30-day challenge is something incredible, ragazzi. Allora, abbiamo 30 days, 30 lessons. The lessons are 10 minutes, less than 10 minutes long. Okay, we have 5 minutes long. They are straightforward. They are very concise. And then you have the worksheet every time after the lesson. This is the boss method. You have the worksheet with everything that we have been through in the video, and then you have also the audio file. Okay, you have the audio file and the indication how to memorize, because there is the right technique to memorize the words. There is the right technique to use the right words to have a conversation. To have a conversation, what does it mean, ragazzi? What does it mean to have a conversation? To have a conversation means to understand and to be understood. You don't need grammar, you don't need to suffer. You don't need grammar and you don't need to suffer. Ciao Praxi da Georgia, USA. Grandissimo, ho tanti amici dalla Georgia. I have a lot of friends from Georgia. Ho tanti amici dalla Georgia, da Savannah, da Atlanta. Tu dove vivi in Georgia, Praxi? If I'm pronouncing correct. Ciao boss, sono srilanchese. Ciao carissimo. Allora, vediamo qua. Install the app on your computer and share your screen for the love of God. Vabbè, stay calm, Sedar. Stay calm. I will install the app desktop and I will share the computer from my computer. Don't worry, If it's pissing you off, just calm down, make a camomilla. Fatti una camomilla, we say in Italian. Fatti una camomilla. Allora, vediamo qua. Salve dalla Russia. Oh, здравствуйте. Здравствуйте. Allora, vediamo. Salve. Allora, vediamo un po' di how can I enter and how much does it cost? Allora, Yvonne, I send you the link in DM, okay? So you can find everything in your DM, check your inbox, or click the link in bio to access now. Ragazzi, 75% off is the best discount, is a limited offer, so you need to join now. Allora, poi, quindi stavo facendo vedere la piattaforma, no? Quindi abbiamo tante cose qui. So you have, look, the worksheet, ok? Then you have, guardate qua, il verbi, audio file con il verbo, per esempio, io sono, tu sei, lui è, lei è, noi siamo, all these things. And then the way to use, how to use, because the teachers don't tell you how to use the verbs, ok? Quindi, di dove sei, where are you from, what does it mean, all the tools, no? E se no, ragazzi, se no non si impara mai qua, se no you never learn here, otherwise you never learn. Poi abbiamo anche tutto il boss method nella piattaforma. You have also the boss method, speaking challenge, 10-day speaking challenge. Mamma mia, questo mi piace. The 10-day pronunciation challenge, magic verbs, magic expressions, magic words, eccetera, eccetera. Va bene? Allora, adesso rispondiamo. Now we answer to the questions. Allora, vediamo un po'. Rispondiamo a un po' di domande qua. Rispondiamo. Let's answer to the questions of the students, of the boss students. Ragazzi, mettiamo like su YouTube, mettiamo like. Let's put like on YouTube, let's put like on Facebook, and let's put like on Instagram if you want the lessons every day from the boss. Allora, quindi vediamo. Ciao Usman. How can I join your class? Allora, check the link in bio. Allora, vediamo qua. Sono ucraina. Ciao carissima. Saluti. Io sono afghano, vivo in Italia. Ciao ragazzi, ciao. How are you? Sto bene. Buongiorno. Both teachers colloquial Italian. Ecco, allora, colloquial Italian, per esempio, allora, cosa vuol dire magari? What does it mean magari? Magari in Italiano, what does it mean? Ciao Cavallo, ciao Stefano, grandissimo. Allora, Stefano, top marketer in USA, the top marketer in USA, follow Stefano. Ciao from California. Ciao carissimo dalla California. Dove vivi in California? In quale città vivi? In which city do you live? In quale città vivi in California? Allora, vediamo un po'. Allora, cosa vuol dire magari? Write in the comments what does it mean magari and make a sentence with magari, using magari. Buongiorno da New York, ciao Joe. Allora ragazzi, please check the link in bio to learn Italian in 30 days with the boss. Why the boss? Because the boss knows 9 languages, for example. Because the boss lived in 4 different countries. So all the languages that I learned, I also learned because I had to use it. It's not that I learned just like this, no, from the books. So there you find everything you need to become conversational in 30 days. Yes, you can. Yes, if you have a teacher that selects for you what you need to learn, not just only memorize, but also to understand when to use the things and what to use in each context, real life context. So check the link in bio. Learn Italian in 30 days or go to the website theitalianboss.com. Allora, magari cosa significa? Magari significa, allora, we have 2 meanings of magari. First meaning of magari is forse, means forse, which is maybe, perhaps, magari. Per esempio, magari stasera vado al mare. magari stasera vado al mare. Maybe tonight, this evening, I go to the beach. I go to the sea. Ok? Ho bisogno di altre persone in italiano. Joe, hai bisogno di altre. Join the Boss platform, Joe. There you can find. If there is really a platform where there are only beautiful, motivated people, this I can be. This I'm lucky. I'm lucky. I have to really be. I can only be grateful for that. I have only beautiful, motivated, and intelligent students. So if you want to have to find new friends and so on, join the Boss platform and you can practice. You know how many students became friends and are practicing together just because they met in the platform? A lot. I have a lot of them. Quindi join the Boss platform, check the link in the bio, in the main page of my TikTok, Instagram e Facebook. Allora, quindi abbiamo magari. So I can say magari bevo un caffè. Quindi, maybe I'll drink a coffee. Magari bevo un caffè. So now write in the comments another example using magari. Allora, vediamo. Scrivete un altro esempio using magari. And by the way, in the platform, I am engaging every day. So you not only you get for at 75% discount today, $99. You get the best course ever with audio files, worksheet, memorization training, pronunciation training, everything for $99. But you also get lifetime access to my platform, to my network, where I am engaging with the students every day. When you learn, then you go and apply. You learn and you apply. You learn and you apply. You learn and you practice. And there is always the boss every day that is correcting you and is telling you this is correct, this is wrong. That's how you learn and you get conversational in 30 days. By doing this, simply as that. Magari o comprare quella borsa perché è troppo costosa. Allora, magari o comprare. Allora, magari devo comprare. Maybe you want to say devo comprare. I have to buy. I have to is the same as I must. Quindi devo comprare. I have to buy or I must buy. Devo comprare. Magari devo comprare quella borsa perché mi piace. Maybe I have to buy that bag or that purse because I like it. Magari, maybe. Allora, ma c'è un'altra significato. There is another meaning of magari. This is very street Italian. This is very colloquial Italian. I'm teaching you this kind of thing. Allora, per esempio, second meaning of magari is in this context. Per esempio, you say, somebody tells you, you can learn Italian in 30 days with the boss. And you say, magari, I wish I could, magari, let me see where I can. And me, I tell you, yes, of course, there is the boss platform to do that. Magari, I wish I could. I wish I could, let me know how. Ecco, magari means also I wish. Ecco, this is the difference between magari and forse. So that magari also has a second meaning. So the first meaning of magari is forse, is like maybe or perhaps. And then you have the second meaning there that is only I wish. Magari. Per esempio, you will live in Italy forever without working, just living there forever. Without working in Italy. And you say, magari, to live in Italy without working forever. They're always relaxing, eating pizza and relaxing on the beach. Esatto, you can answer to that, magari. I wish I could. Ok? Quindi questo è il senso. Quindi abbiamo due. Boss, what's the difference to use quello and other than demonstrative adjective? What is the other usage of quello as a demonstrative adjective? What do you mean? I don't understand. Can you make me an example? I don't understand what you mean. Qual è la differenza tra qui e qua? Allora, are mostly synonyms, okay? They are mostly synonyms, okay? I can see a lot of people already joining. I see the notification right now. There is a lot of look, Samantha, Dan, Mark, Mike, a lot of people are already joining. Ragazzi, però stasera poi faccio delle sorprese. Tonight there are gonna be also surprises and things inside the platform. So join in the boss platform. Allora, the difference between qui and qua, there's no difference. I can say vieni qui, come here. Vieni qui, come here. But I can also say vieni qua, come here. One maybe is more precise, the other one is less precise, like over here, you can say, no? Ma it's more or less the same, ragazzi, eh? Magari significa, secondo me, maybe in inglese. Esatto, magari has a first meaning that is maybe and a second meaning that is I wish. Ciao, pozdravuju z České republiku. Ciao Randy David. Ciao. Saluti dalla Repubblica Ceca. Grandissimo. Allora, vediamo altre domande, ragazzi. Altre domande. Is quello only used as a demonstrative adjective? No, can be also used as a pronoun. For example, I can just say quello, quello è il mio libro. That is my book. Quello è il mio libro. Quello is a pronoun. If quello is a demonstrative adjective, then there is also quel, quella, quello, quelli, quelle, and so on. Quel with apostrophe and so on. Because it follows quello, quel. It follows, if it's a demonstrative adjective, it follows the same pattern of the articles, of the definite articles masculine. Illo, là. The same. Ciao Letizia, ciao carissima. Allora, come stai? Come stai? A lot of technical question today, eh? Abbiamo tanti because my students are very motivated, non c'è niente da fare, ragazzi. Ciao Ashik, ciao Ashik. Signore, mi piace molto la tua classe, grazie mille. Aiaimena. Allora, ragazzi, Learn Italian in 30 Days with the Boss. Click the link in bio and join the Boss platform, ragazzi. Italian Boss, dove sei? Vincenzo. Roma? No, io sono sardo. Sardinia, Vincenzo. Conosci la Sardegna? Do you know Sardinia? Love from Bangladesh. Vincenzo, wow. Ciao Ashik, ciao. Ciao Ale, molto stanca, ma molto bene. Mi fa molto piacere, carissima. Mi fa molto piacere. Letizia is a boss student. Ok? Quindi questo è ragazzi. Ma signore, non posso seguire la tua lezione ogni giorno, devo fare molto lavoro. Ecco, if you cannot follow my lessons every day, you can join the Boss platform, where you can learn at your own pace. Now I'm living in Bolzano. Bolzano, c'è freddo a Bolzano, fa freddo a Bolzano. Bolzano è al nord Italia. È al nord Italia. Ciao Gilberto dal Brasile. Ciao Gilberto, ciao carissimo. Ciao boss, qual è la differenza? Ciao Isabella, ciao carissima. Isabella, grandissima. Allora, qual è la differenza tra corso nuovo fra corso primo? What is the difference between the old course and the new course? Allora, the old course of the boss, the great, legendary, successful boss course that I launched before, was more technical, was for those that were really. Ciao from Erstrau, ciao carissimo, c'è Facci. Allora, The old course was for those that were really motivated and is more grammar based. Okay, well, it is more grammar based. If you want to get, for example, a certificate in Italian, etc., is more official. The new courses, guys, the 30-day challenge, for example, learn Italian in 30 days, is for everybody that have zero knowledge. Even if you never learned Italian before, you can join and become conversational in 30 days. Become conversational doesn't mean that you can hold a lecture in an Italian university. It just means that you can understand and be understood in Italian with confidence and with ease. Okay, just chill, go in Italy, interact with your relatives, make new friends in Italian, and forgetting about rules, unnecessary grammar drills. That's the difference. Okay, questa è la differenza, and that's the reason why I created this. And I created this. Even another difference is that now all my courses are accessible to everybody because are very cheap, ragazzi. There is a 75% discount, okay? This program is the best. Grazie Manella, grazie mille Manella. So that's why, okay? Ti piacerebbe visitare la Russia, Slava Smirnov? Я уже посещал Россию много раз. Тоже ты знаешь, что моя жена русская, поэтому я знаю, я был в России много раз. И я говорю по-русски. Ciao boss, quale percentuale di sconto è attualmente disponibile sul vostro corso? Allora, percentuale di sconto è 75%, 75% discount, ok? Imagine. Ecco, perché? Perché voglio che che il mio corso sia accessibile a tutti, because I want that my course is accessible to everybody. But there are a lot of people trash making an incredible all the other pages, all the other influencers and everybody. Well, why they are making all these prices, 500 euros, 600 euros? To go to get like the price of a tutor is huge, and they don't know even how to learn a language. They never learned a language before. How can you teach a language if you are not yourself a language learner? It's not enough to be a native speaker. You have to be a teacher, an experienced teacher, okay? Like myself. Va bene. Salve professore, potresti fare una live in portoghese e italiano? Purtroppo non conosco il portoghese, purtroppo. Mi piacerebbe imparare il portoghese. Grazie mille, boss. Ecco, allora Stefani o Stephanie, I'm sending you the link in DM. Check your DM. Do you think Maltese people are like Italians? But for sure there are some similarities, no, in the Mediterranean countries, no, in Mediterranean culture. Allora, vediamo qua. Boss, a lot of Italians speak very fast. How can we train ourselves to understand them? Allora, this is an important point here. How can we train ourselves to understand Italians because Italians speak very fast? Allora, I think that is also an impression that you have because you didn't train enough to the listening, to understand, and to listen to Italian language. Allora, in my platform, I give you the listening training and comprehension training so that you can train your ears to capture only what you need. Allora, a lot of students think that in order to understand, they have to understand every single word. But most of the time, also in your own language, think about it. You don't need to understand and to capture every single word in order to understand what is the question, for example. No, you just need to understand the key words. So in my course, I teach you and I train you how to pay attention only on the words that are the key words, the words that you really need to understand the whole meaning. So there are very a small percentage that of the words that make the whole message, and all the rest of the words are not necessary. Boss, you have class in Verona? No, purtroppo no. Would you say that Maltese are Sicilian Italians or not? I don't know. I don't know if because look, ethnically speaking, um, we are very diversified in Italy, eh? But I'm not prepared to in the topic of Maltese people. Allora, vediamo qua. Grazie mille boss, ecco qua. Vediamo un po'. Grazie fratello. He's doing the same pose as Vito in his profile pic. Oh, who? Vito Corleone? Is Vito Corleone that is making the same pose of mine? Allora, vediamo qua. Any tip for better understanding articles? Allora, the articles is something that I cover also in my course. Allora, gli articoli, the articles, is an important topic, the article, but is not an element that is significant, okay? That change is not a game changer, the article. There are specific element of Italian language that are important, and that's where and that's what I do in the course is I tell you, look, you have to learn this thing, you have to learn these words, you have to learn this element, and you can even overlook other elements because are not relevant or are not relevant to become conversational. To become conversational, you need verbs, for example. Okay, you need to understand the verbs. You need to use correctly the verbs. If you don't use correctly the article, it's not a big deal. Think about it. Per esempio, se io dico, if I say il casa, il is masculine article, casa, the house, is feminine. But if I say io sono, sorry, questa è il casa di Davide. This is the house of Davide. But I say questa è il casa di Davide. You understand anyway that I'm saying this is the house of Davide. Or not. By the way, put like and share on TikTok, ragazzi, perché su TikTok siamo pochi qua. We are very, very, very little on TikTok. What is going on here? Allora, like and share. Quindi capite cosa voglio dire? So if I say il casa o la casa, it doesn't change that much. Of course, it's needed in the long run to perfect the right placement of the articles. But it's not something that people even will notice that you, like me as a native speaker, I will not pay that much attention to the article, no? If I understand everything else. Capisci? Invece, if you mistake the verb, that is a big deal. That is a big deal because then you can really say something instead of what you mean, no? It can drive to misunderstanding, capito? Quindi esistono corsi che possono rafforzare la conversazione, parlare con te? Ecco, vedete qua, questo è una allora, there are courses that can enforce the conversation. Exactly. The king of the courses is the brand new 30-day challenge of the boss. Learn Italian in 30 days that you can join if you write in the comments boss, or you go to the bio and you click the link in the bio, ragazzi. Allora, if you want the lessons of the boss and the live of the boss, dove noi parliamo di italiano, parliamo, eccetera, eccetera, pratichiamo ogni giorno, you have to put the like, se no non va bene, se no non va bene. Ecco, vediamo qua, Ghiota, allora, Ghiota, go to the link in bio, because I cannot write here in TikTok, it's not possible. Allora, vediamo un po'. How can I join? Check the link in bio, The link in the main page. You click the link under my picture of TikTok. There is down the picture, there is a site. You click that site. Vediamo qualche altra domanda. Ecco qua, John Jerome Ampa. Ciao John. Allora, buona mattina da Toronto, Lisa Marie. Ciao Lisa, come stai carissima? Buongiorno a te, buongiorno a te. My TikTok page is the same as the Facebook page. My name is the same. Allora ragazzi, quindi I was saying also to Lisa Maria da Toronto. Allora Lisa Marie, allora join the Boss Platform, the new super course to learn Italian in 30 days. To learn Italian means to become conversational. To become conversational. To become conversational and to have the, come si può dire, insomma, to have the boss that is always there. Il boss è sempre nella piattaforma. Avete la app della piattaforma anche, c'è la app della piattaforma. Quindi insomma, sono cose importanti, ragazzi. Poi, allora, volete anche una lezione la sera? Would you like to have a lesson in the evening as well? Vediamo, scrivete. Boss, fai uno streaming la sera. Scrivete se volete fare uno streaming. Non ho capito un go, non ho capito. Allora, ragazzi di Instagram, look, Instagram is sleeping here. Allora, stanno dormendo su Instagram qua. Allora, vediamo qui, Rims Hour. Ecco, sì, Rims, ecco qua. Da dove vieni, Rims? Da dove vieni? Allora, will be in Naples in months, so it will be perfect. Ecco qua. Allora, I'm vaping a little bit, TikTok restrict the live. It's incredible. With all the trash that there is on internet, they are restricting a teacher. It's incredible. Mamma mia, ragazzi. Allora, svapare, to vape, Jude Gallo. How do you say to vape in Italian? Svapare. We say. Io svapo. Why? Allora, vediamo qua. The boss, why are Italians not social to communicate with? Allora, sì, allora questo we can do a live about this with Eli, because Eli is a foreigner, is my wife. Eli è mia moglie, non è italiana Eli, quindi lei può parlare di questo fatto. È vero, it's true that Italians in specific regions maybe are more closed, okay, or are less interested in everything. They live in a bubble, okay? They live in a bubble, especially we of the South. We live in a bubble. Or me, that I'm even from an island. They are not interested in what is going on outside of their bubble. That's true. È vero. But we can speak with Eli about this. Russo, ti piace la Serie A? Sì, io tifo la Roma. Sì. There are any class that you provide? Sì, go check the link under my picture in TikTok. There is TikTok, there is my icon, my profile, you have the link, the site. Allora, tante domande su TikTok. Allora, will be in Naples in a month, so will be perfect to learn Italian few words. Esatto, so go and check the link in the bio. It's true that Italians love Greek persons? Of course, Maria Zippi, una faccia, una razza, no? What do you say that? Of course we love Greek persons. We love Greek. Io ho tanti amici greci. Exactly. You have to pay for the course to buy, of course. You have to pay. There is a 75% discount. 75% disconto. 75% discount. $99. Ciao, mi chiamo Yayaira, sono dal allora, quindi sono venezuelana. Mi piacciono tantissimo i tuoi video. Grazie mille carissima. Benvenuta. Allora vediamo qua. I am what was that? I am half Turkish from Istanbul. Half Turkish from Istanbul. Ciao Giacomo, ciao Giacomo. Adesso non mi ricordo più come si dice in turco. Eli conosce un po' di turco, ma comunque a me piace la Turchia, mi piace molto la Turchia. Ho visitato quest'estate la Turchia. Learning English and Italian with your videos. Ecco, vedi. Ragazzi, go and check 75% discount, 75% discount only for limited period. Ciao carissimo. Allora vediamo un po' di domande, curiosità. Ragazzi, e quindi la live la sera va bene. Se va bene per voi sarebbe it would be in America, in United States will be, or in America will be lunchtime or afternoon. Ciao, sono Mario. Ciao, sono tunisino. Ciao carissimo. Ciao James, ciao carissimo. Ciao Mary, come stai? Come stai Mary? Da dove vieni Mary? Luciano, ciao Luciano, salve. Buona Quaresima, grazie, altrettanto. Non spammiamo in lingue che non conosco, Ragazzi, let's not spam in languages that I don't know here. Di Atene, Maria. Ciao Maria, ecco, di Atene, benissimo. Sono iraniana, ciao. Ecco qua. Ecco Eli che ha fatto il link. Eli. Ciao, sono polacca, parlo un po' italiano. It's 7:23 a.m. in Chicago now. Ah sì, allora, how to say Laura, how to say this in Italian? Allora, sono le 7:23 a Chicago. Laura. Okay, allora ragazzi, Laura, I tell also to you that you came now. Allora, there is the Learn Italian in 30 day, with video, brand new platform, brand new course. Is something incredible. Who better than me that knows 9 languages and lived in 4 countries can come up with such a product like this? And so join my 30-day course. You can see the link in my bio of TikTok, and click the link and join. 75% discount, ragazzi, è una roba incredibile, with ovviamente una piattaforma, with my network where we are practicing, because the boss method in 2 words. I explained the boss method in 2 words. Allora, understand and be understood. That's your goal, to understand and to be understood, to become conversational. Learn, apply. Memorize, practice, and get corrected by me, and get the feedback by me. That's the method. That's the method of the boss. Ciao dal Belgio. Mio papà è di Feltre. Veneto. Sono in Italia da 4 mesi. Tu, una persona molto bravo. Grazie per tutto. Ho guardare il tuo video. Grazie Fadel. Allora ragazzi, mettiamo like e share because they restricted my live. Hai capito? Like, share al boss. Allora ragazzi svegliamoci qua, su Instagram siamo sempre pochi ragazzi, we are always so much little on Instagram, I don't know why, they're not suggested, there are too many people on Instagram. Allora, ciao da Charlotte, or Charlotte, non lo so, I never know what, vabbè. North Carolina. Ciao Corso, ciao carissimo da North Carolina, come stai? Come stai? Sto studiando per l'esame B1. Yaya. Allora, Yaya sta studiando per l'esame B1. Quanto può essere difficile? Molti verbi. Allora Yaya, quanto può essere difficile? Look, it's not that much difficult. I have a course for that. It's the old course. So if you want, I can give you. I'm not selling anymore this course, but if you want, I give that specific course to pass the test. But only for Yaya. Allora, vediamo qua. Cosa abbiamo qua? Altre domande? Altre domande? Domande, dubbi? Sì, allora stasera io volevo fare una ti ho visto sabato vicino alla H&M. Mi hai visto vicino a H&M? Mi potevi salutare. You could say ciao, no, dire: "Ciao boss." O no? Next time you say ciao. Ciao dal, Kuwait, salve. Ciao ragazzi, ciao. In Kuwait com'è la situazione? C'è caldo in Kuwait? Fa caldo? Fa caldo in Kuwait? If we join your courses, does it include any live classes? Allora, it doesn't include necessarily, but in the platform there will be live classes for sure. Ecco, another important thing of the platform is that when you buy the 30-day Italian course to become conversational in 30 days, okay, there is also the money back. Imagine how much the Italian boss is confident in this. So, what we are talking about? So it's something for sure. Cioè, it's something. There's no way that if you follow the blueprint of that I give it to you when you access the platform, there's no way that you don't become conversation. There's no way. If you don't become conversation, I give you the money back. Imagine. But it's impossible. Never happened and never will happen. And then, yes, will be also live lessons inside where you can participate. Okay. There will be sometimes, it is not something that I do every day, but sometimes I will do also live lessons inside my platform where people can jump on and join me and have a conversation and teach. Capito? Capito the benefit of the Italian boss platform? Allora, qual è la differenza tra utilizzare e usare? Utilizzare e usare. What is the difference between io utilizzo la penna? This is a question of our friend here. Io utilizzo la penna oppure io uso la penna. I use the pen. What is the difference between io uso and I utilize? Io utilizzo. No, not much. Okay? Not much. It's basically the same thing. Utilizzare is more technical, is more related to a specific to the action. It involves more an action, more specific, but it's basically the same thing. Vediamo qua. Buon pomeriggio da Italian Language Boss. Ciao Ramia. Ciao Grisel, ciao a tutti. In Italia sono le 14:26 del pomeriggio. Grazie mille Laura. Grazie mille. Va bene, quindi abbiamo davvero. In quale parte d'Italia vivi? Sardinia. Iaia. Hai un gruppo WhatsApp per studiare? No, I have only the Boss platform, ragazzi, the Boss platform. Thank you. Keep going. I learned a lot from you. Grazie mille. If we face any problem, how can we connect with you? You can always connect with me when you are inside the platform. It's not like the 99% of the courses where you buy the course, okay, and then the teacher forgets about you, or the teacher becomes another, I don't know, start to do the pizzaiolo, opens a pizzeria, and maybe, and you go there and you say, sorry, but I'm having problem. You want support, and that teacher became a pizzaiolo then. No. Me, I'm a teacher, okay? I graduated in Italian literature and philosophy. I know multiple languages. I'm a polyglot. I'm here to stay, okay, with you always, every day, constantly. You can always reach me out, always in the platform, in my social media. I'm always there, and everybody can, and the thousands and thousands of students can confirm this. Possono confermare. So that's also another important, crucial point, because how can you learn Italian in 30 days? You can learn Italian in 30 days if you have a teacher like me that supports you every day, that corrects you every day, that all the material that is selected by myself, by an experienced teacher like myself, is selected to make you conversational. Then everything that you learned, you apply. It's not that you just memorize. You write in a piece of paper and that's it. And then you say, boss, I cannot memorize the words that I'm learning. Of course, because you are not using them. That's why I created the Boss platform. You learn, you apply. You learn, you apply. You learn, you apply. Yes, the exercises are good, and I have it. Yes, the quizzes and interactive quizzes are good, and I have it every day. Yes, it's good, everything. But if you don't apply what you learn, and that's why there is the Boss platform, you never learn. And if there is nobody that is correcting you, you never learn. Capite? Capite cosa voglio dire? And then if you don't listen to Italian every day, you don't learn. And that's why in the Boss platform there is me speaking in Italian. Quindi è molto importante. Ciao Geromi, ciao. Boss, sometimes I speak Italian and people laugh at my pronunciation. Allora, question. People laugh at my pronunciation when I speak Italian. Allora, this depends on the person. For sure, it's not good to laugh, no, too much. Maybe it's okay to laugh sometimes, but it's not for sure polite. So there are people that are less polite than others. But if you make big mistakes in pronunciation, then of course you can expect such a reaction from other people. Okay, so this means that you need to perfect your pronunciation. That's why there is the 10-day pronunciation challenge also inside the platform, where you can train your pronunciation. All the most challenging sound pattern in Italian. Allora, how to pronounce Italian correctly? Forget about all the lies that people are saying to you that are promoting speak Italian, like, for example, pronounce Italian like a native. Allora, a native depends on the region, because okay, me, I am a teacher, so I pronounce standard Italian because I have to teach. But sometimes I can also pronounce with my dialect, with my accent of my region. But you don't have to do that. As a foreigner that you are approaching Italian for the first time, your goal must be to not sound like a robot. That's so people laugh at you when you sound like a robot, when you pronounce things like a robot, or when you mispronounce something. So there are specific pattern sounds that you need to get right from the very beginning, and you can. That's why I collected them in my course 10-day pronunciation challenge. And you don't need to memorize, I don't know, millions of words. to get the right pronunciation. You just need to memorize the right sound pattern. And then you can apply that sound pattern. Once you memorize that sound pattern, then you can apply it for everything, for any other words that can come up in the future. That's how you learn the pronunciation. Not by memorizing all the words, but memorizing only the sound pattern. Okay? So once you get the, I don't know, gli sound right, GLI, for example, gli, foglia, no? Per esempio, right? Then you can pronounce everything, every other word like this. È chiaro? Allora, vediamo un po' qualche domanda che ho visto che è venuta. Allora, is it easy to learn Italian? Chiede questo qua. Is it easy? Allora, it's not easy. It's not easy to learn Italian if you are learning on your own, okay? If you're learning on your own or you are you don't have a clear goal. Most of the students don't have a clear goal. Most of the students don't know where to start. And so they have confusion. They don't know what is the goal. They don't know what they have to reach and so on. It is instead easy, very easy to learn Italian if you have a clear goal. And that's why the boss gives you a clear goal, which is to understand and be understood. In another word, to become conversational, to have real conversations in Italian of any kind. So you have to have a clear goal, and then you have to have a clear like a premium hand-picked selection of words, structures, and patterns of that specific language. In this case, Italian language. And then you need to have specific tools and vocabulary that is relevant for a conversation, for a daily life, to survive in the daily life. Okay? Not only, by the way, to perform tasks in that language. Yes, there is also this. We cover this in my platform, but we also I also teach you how to respond, to react naturally in Italian in any situation. Because another problem that people have is, boss, but I know how to order food. I know how to order my coffee, but I cannot get close to the people. I cannot um, uh, I cannot establish a contact on a personal level with another Italian. How to do that? And that's what does it mean to become conversational. It means to establish a connection, a deeper connection, a conversational connection with another person, with a native, with a local, okay? To do that, you need specific words, specific expressions, and you need to train. You need to live, to put it in the everyday, okay? And that's why there is the Boss platform, and that's why there is also the Magic Expression course and the Magic Words course that you can only buy if you access before in my platform. Now they are not available. So this is another important thing, because yes, you can memorize some pattern. You can memorize, for example, how to order your coffee, for example. No, you say, posso avere un caffè? I learned this because I heard this in some reel. A guy was saying this. Okay, and then the cameriere, the waiter, asks you something in Italian, and you don't know what he said. All your work, all the energy that you wasted in memorizing all these words is wasted because of this. Why? Because you need a strategy. Because you need to invest the right energy to learn, right? You cannot just memorize random the things. It doesn't make sense. They taught us this at school when we were little, in elementary school, that memorizing things with no sense is useless. You forget the next day. Also, the children know this. Quindi, to do that, you need strategy. Okay, strategy. I've learned from you, boss. Grazie mille. Grazie mille, mi fa molto piacere. Allora, there was a question that was very interesting. Allora, vediamo un po'. Una domanda interessante. Allora, are Italian and Spanish similar? Italian and Spanish, sì, they are similar. They are Ali Bekoffa. Sì, they are very similar, Italian and Spanish. And also, but Italian is as similar to Spanish as it is to French. Also, French is very similar to Italian. Maybe from at first sight you cannot recognize the similarity because the pronunciation is different sometimes in French. But if you read French language, if you have a text of French and if you have a text of Italian, you can recognize how similar they are as languages. And this is the same thing, of course, for Spanish. I really like you, sir. Grazie mille. I like you too. Anche tu mi piaci. Anche tu mi piaci. Ciao, come va? Tutto a posto? Ciao Aruna, ciao. Allora, vediamo qua, Melania. I am Spanish native that assist an Italian school for 12 years old from pre-K to 12th grade. When I finished school, I was bilingual. However, I moved to USA and my Italian is gone. How to start over? Melania. Very cool, by the way, this your background. Allora, I think that there are a lot of students that I trained over the past years and are bilingual, Spanish and English speakers. And I think that I specifically, since there are a lot of people like you, and that I had a lot of people, students like you, with this bilingual background, especially Spanish and English, I think that the 30-day challenge for you is the best way to start over again and get this refresh and also see Italian from another point of view, which is a more conversational, more spoken side, and more practical. And having also already a background can help you a lot even to become to get everything that you lost, get back everything faster. Capito? Quindi, tra l'altro, io non capisco veramente. Instagram is, I think, is among the most used, the most useless things in the world. Really, I have 300,000 subscribers. I have 30 people in live. È una cosa incredibile. È una cosa incredibile. It drives me crazy, this platform. Martinez. Ciao boss, salutami. Ciao Martinez. Salve boss, ciao carissimo. Dov'è il tuo gemello? No, sta dormendo. Is sleeping now. Sta dormendo il mio gemello. Va bene ragazzi, quindi the 30-day challenge is appunto the fastest way to get conversational in Italian and is only in the Boss platform because only the Boss can create such a course. Why? Because I'm the only one that I taught to thousands of students in Italian over the past years, and I am the only one that speaks multiple languages. For example, Russian I can speak. And no, I don't believe it. You cannot speak Russian. What are you saying, boss? Don't say, don't lie to us. Okay. I can prove it. And I also lived in different countries. So when I learn a language, I don't learn a language in my desk. And then I make a reel showing off that I know this language. No, when I had to learn these languages was also for an intellectual interest, but also because I had to live in that specific countries. In fact, I lived. And so I know the practical side of the languages. Is your program like 6 months, Farfalla Viaggio? No, my program is 30 days. It's 30 days to get conversational, and then you can stay inside the platform forever to engage with me and other students and to continue to perfect what you learned in this 30-day period. So check the link under the profile. You have the link to join my platform. It's a brand new platform you can access with iPad, with mobile, with a computer. And there is myself every day there engaging with students. My course, look, the most method is simple, is about learning and applying, okay? Memorizing and practice, and getting the feedback. From who? From a random teacher that I assign to you, like most of the people do? No, it's not a random teacher that people assign to you. Is myself, me. Because people say, yeah, but I need to practice what I learn. I need to practice. I need to speak, blah, blah. Certo che you need to practice. But if you practice and you never been correct, that you are never corrected, what is the point? You never improve. Vediamo qua. I can read and understand a lot of Italian. I just lack confidence to speak. As when I try, they answer back in English. Lee Kid IFC. Esatto. Why people answer to you in English? Allora, because you are not confident. Bravissimo. But why you are not confident? You are not confident because you you didn't study Italian in the right way, or at least you don't have the right way to look at the language. So it's also a psychological problem. I can also doubt the fact that maybe you lack of some specific preparation, maybe in learning Italian, because in my 30-day challenge, in my 30-day course, which is a premium course, there are video lessons. Everybody that has at least 2 hours per week, 2 hours per week, and has at least 15 minutes per day for 30 days, they can get conversational in Italian. Anybody with no prior knowledge, etc., etc. Of course, the more you learn, the more you study, the more you learn. That's for sure. Hai capito? Capito, Cab J? What I have to take back? I don't understand, Cab J. Alebe Kofa, lei ha detto che è poliglota. Quante lingue conosce? Beh, ne conosco diverse. Probabilmente intorno... Ho studiato diverse lingue. I studied different languages. I studied at school. Allora, ho studiato a scuola, ho studiato inglese, ho studiato il francese, ho studiato il tedesco, ho studiato... Do you speak the old Sardinian dialect? Certo, I speak my Sardinian dialect. We have different Sardinian dialects. Also, I speak my Sardinian dialect. Actually, we can say that I grew up bilingual, because every Italian grew up bilingual, speaking their dialect and also Italian language. So yes, I speak my dialect also, which is another language. Poi also Old Greek we had to study in high school. I studied in high school Old Greek and Latin. Then Russian language. In Calabria only only the old speak the real dialect and Greek in Calabria. Well, I don't know if only the old. I think that maybe the over 30, maybe the new generation in Calabria, but also in everywhere in Italy, speak, or they don't speak anymore the dialect, or they don't use it anymore, let's say. This is a pity. It's a pity. Already, for example, when I was little, my mom and my father, they would encourage me not to use the dialect, because it was considered to be something of illiterate, of somebody that didn't study, because a person that instead is educated knows and speaks only Italian language, which is the language of the institution, the language of the job, no? Of the work. And so, but with my friends, with my cousin, and when my mom and my father, my nonna, my zio are angry, they speak all in dialect. And me too, when I'm angry, speak in dialect. Or when I am chilling, when I am in a relaxed situation, I speak in dialect. What language certificate is necessary if you want to look for work in Italy? But this depends on the kind of work that you're looking for. Because if you go to work in a company in Milan that where they don't require Italian, they require only English because maybe they work with the other company abroad, then you don't need even Italian. It depends on the specific company, but it's not required necessarily Italian. Buongiorno from America. Ciao Stills, ciao carissimo. Non capisco bene, mi hai detto 3. Cosa? How much fee for your course? There is a 75% discount, Usman. Check the link in the bio. You speak English very well. My accent is very Italian, so but grazie. Ciao Gennaro. What part of Italy are you from? Did you say Calabria? No, allora, no, Calabria, there is another guy that is from Calabria, Josie. No, me, I'm from Sardinia. Sono sardo. Vengo dalla Sardegna. I'm Sardinian, from Sardinia. E tu, Josie? Saluti da Merano, Bolzano. Tanti saluti. In Brasile sono le 9:50 della mattina. Ah, buongiorno, buongiorno, 9:50 della mattina in Brasile. Da quale parte del Brasile vieni? From which part? Da quale parte del Brasile vieni, Luciana? O dove vivi, insomma? Io vivo a Cagliari. Chi è che vive a Cagliari qua? Oh, Red Bob, vivi a Cagliari? Io son di Sassari. Io sono di Sassari, quindi vieni a Sassari. Cagliari è la capitale o capoluogo. The capital of Sardinia is Cagliari in the south. Jude Gullo: "Is Sicilian hard to learn? I want to start once I'm confident in Italian." Sicilian is hard to learn. Well, first of all, Sicilian has different also dialect inside, so it depends, no, Catania is different from Palermo and so on, but more or less, of course, they share a common ground. But is it difficult? It is difficult, from some point of view, especially phonetically speaking. From the pronunciation point of view, I think that for you can be more challenging. But as you are transitioning from Italian to Sicilian, maybe it can be easier. Although they have some unique sounds in Sicilian, for example, as any other dialects in Italy. It's not a Sicilian is unique. You have like is also in Tuscany, for example, the people from Tuscany, they speak with an accent of their dialect and so on, that is very peculiar and very difficult to reply some sounds. But yes, you can make yourself understand. You can get conversational in Sicilian for sure. Join my platform, carissimo. Join my platform to learn Italian and get conversational in 30 days. You understand what is needed. Of course, the structure, the skeleton of Italian, the essence of Italian language is the same as the Sicilian one. No? Avete capito? Josie, my parents were from Abruzzo. Ah, bene, bene. Molto bene. Erano abruzzesi. Non hai usordi in questo momento, ma presto. Non hagi usordi in questo momento, ma presto. Ecco, questo è Sicilian, questo è siciliano. In chistu. Chistu è questo. Ah no, calabrese, calabrese, ecco. Sorry. Non ci vuoi chi si ma presto. Calabrese, sorry. Scusami. Ecco, vedi, se tu traduci per esempio questo, if you translate this in Italian, look, non agiu sordi, non ho soldi, n, is typical in fact of Calabrian, no? They have this n. Um, non ho soldi in questo, chistu, questo. For example, in my dialect in Sardinian we say kiltu, kiltu, kiltu. So they are very alike the southern, for example, dialects, no? And I believe also in Sicilian they say something alike. In questo momento, ma presto sì, ma presto sì, presto, presto. Ciao Chris Jansen, ciao carissimo. Eh sì, il dialetto, look, the dialect is something interesting also, no? Because of course for, also for people that are immigrant that have Italian background or that are half Italian that are living abroad, they also not only share the Italian identity, they also share the regional identity of the place where they come from, no? So also there is this dialect side, no, and this regional side. So you are not only Italian, but also you are from Calabria, so you are calabrese, oppure sei siciliano, oppure napoletano, sardo, and so on. E quindi you want also to connect to the specific region as well, no? Ciao papà. No, I'm not your father. I believe so, yeah. Pretty much sure about it. Sono molto sicuro di questo. Do you recommend Sardinia for retiring to live? Josie Moyer. Do you recommend Sardinia for retiring to live? That would be a good option to retire Sardinia because Sardinia is a blue zone. A blue zone means a zone where people live longer than anywhere else in the world. There are, I think, 4 or 5 blue zones, if I'm not wrong, or for sure less than 10 in the world. And one of these is Sardinia. So Sardinia, there are a lot of people with over 100 because there is less pollution, because there is very, uh, come si può dire, very calm lifestyle with no stress, eccetera. Vediamo un po'. Non posso parlare italiano, io leggo sempre. Leggo sempre, non posso parlare. Ecco perché allora, so look, also another important uh, reason to join my platform is because there is the possibility to practice, cioè there is the possibility to practice and be corrected. Capito? Check the link in bio um, and start learning Italian today. Quindi ragazzi va benissimo, allora ci vediamo magari stasera oppure domani, ci vediamo domani o stasera. Va bene? Non ti devi vergognare a parlare, enfant béni. Devi essere vai tranquillo. Okay, ciao ragazzi, ci vediamo. Un video con la vacanza. Sì, sì, lo facciamo, lo facciamo. Allora quindi join the 30 day Italian, to learn Italian in 30 day with the boss, to get conversational in 30 day, to understand and be understood. That's the most important, to communicate, which is the reason why we have a language, because we need to communicate. Va bene? Grazie mille ragazzi, a presto, ciao ciao, grazie, grazie. Ciao ciao, ci vediamo stasera oppure domani alla stessa ora. See you tomorrow or tonight. Tomorrow at the same time or tonight in another time. Ciao, 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 ciao. Ta-tan, 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 ta-tan.